When I first started this podcast, it was all about development, the deals, the buildings, the business behind the building. I wanted people to have a seat at the table I grew up around, those behind the scenes conversations that actually shape communities. But somewhere along the way, I realized something. Most women don't see themselves as developers, even though they're building every single day. Businesses, wealth, families, legacies. So today I'm reintroducing this platform, not as a show about real estate development, but about real development, the kind that builds the woman behind the deal. I created this podcast to give others a seat at the table I had growing up, to share the kind of strategic, honest conversations that shape how I see money, opportunity, and purpose. But over time, I've noticed something deeper. While I've always seen myself as a developer, most women don't land with that word. It sounds like concrete and construction, not clarity and control. Yet the truth is, we're all developers. We develop ideas, teams, systems, communities, wealth. And I realized this space had to evolve too, because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more real talk, real growth, real wealth, real purpose. So here's what's changing and what's not. We're keeping the same high-level conversations about opportunity and ownership, but we're going deeper into mindset, money, and mission behind how we actually grow smarter, not riskier. This is still about business and real estate, but it's also about the woman behind it, the one who's leading, juggling, questioning, and still building. So welcome to Real Talk with Katie Kim. Same seat at the table, just a bigger conversation. The first podcast, Real Estate Developer Discussions with Katie Kim, started because I wanted to make real estate development accessible. I grew up sitting in those rooms where big decisions were made, and I realized most people never get that access. I wanted to give that seat away, to open the door, but something shifted. Those who needed it most weren't calling themselves developers, even though they were developing every single day. I'd meet these incredible women, business owners, investors, visionaries. They'd say, Katie, I'm not a developer. And I'd laugh and say, yes, you are. You just don't have a hard hat. And that's when I realized the language was the barrier. And when language is wrong, opportunity stays locked. So this rebrand isn't cosmetic. It's not a new logo. It's a declaration. It's saying there is space for women who build in whatever form it takes. The deals, the dreams, the next chapter. And we're not dressing it up or dumbing it down. We're laying it right on the table. Wins, messes, lessons, and the numbers. Because we're in a moment where women are building wealth differently. We're not chasing hustle. We're chasing health, control, alignment, and impact. And I believe the conversations that build that kind of growth need to be, well, real. Real talk isn't about being raw for shock value. It's about being honest enough to move. Real means strategic. Real means transparent. Real means we're not hiding behind highlight reels anymore. This is for the woman who's built something, but she knows she can't keep building the same way. The one who's thinking, I've worked too hard to risk it all now. She wants to expand and grow her business, but she wants to do it with strategy, not strain. And if that's you, I see you. You're in the right room. You'll still get the deep dives into business, real estate, and growth, but we're going to go one layer deeper into the why behind the how. Because when your growth is grounded, it lasts. And when your vision aligns with purpose, it multiplies. This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement for women who are done playing small, who are ready to own what they've built, literally and figuratively. Because real talk creates real transformation, and that's the kind of development that matters. If this message is resonating with you, if the new switch speaks to you, if you're ready to grow smarter, not riskier, hit the subscribe button, share this episode, and join me in this new chapter. It's the same seat at the table, just a bigger, bolder conversation. Because when we get real, we grow. Let's go. Hey friend, before you go, I want to say this. If real estate development has been on your heart or on your mind, we've built lanes to help you walk it out wherever you're starting from. Just exploring? Start out with our free live masterclass. Ready to do the reps and build the strategy? Join the Developer 101 Bootcamp. already active and need to level up, step into the Real Estate Development Academy. You don't have to figure this out alone. We can teach you, we guide you, and we walk with you. So head over to katiekim.com and book a call with our team today, and let's figure out the best first or next step for you. You're not behind, you're not too late, and you're definitely not too early. You're right on time. Let's go. The information in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not legal advice. It's not financial advice. It's not investment advice. Real estate development, like any investment, carries risk. Before you make decisions, you should always consult a licensed professional, your attorney, your CPA, or your financial advisor, to name a few, to make sure you're making the right choice for your situation. I'm here to share insights and strategy, but you're responsible for your own decisions, and each situation is unique. So make sure you contact your professional team to give you your specific guidance for your specific case, as each real estate development's different and unique and has its own challenges and opportunities.